Hello, this is Shamim. I'm working as a senior web developer here in Ikrasoft Limited. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how can we play with our role settings. This is one of the most important and frequently asked question regarding how we can set up role, manage role, and give access privilege to a role. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how the role management works. Mostly this tutorial will cover the admin section of the role management, and in the front end you can see its effect, but front end it has less effect. So as usual, I'm going to choose any of our template as a demo. It is going to be a real estate script, but for your case the same tricks, idea and methodology will remain same to all of our script and you have purchased from Ikra.com. It not necessarily has to be the same script that I am showing here. It will apply to your script. It can be focused to any of your business. So here is our demo template, is a real estate script, and in this real estate software when we will show you how can we play with our role setting. So when we click on top agent registration, you can see these are the bunch of roles that we have previously created, or by default when you install this software you can find this default role. If you purchase any other script you may have find a little more than that, and real estate script by default has 1 2 3 4 5 6 role. So this is what we call role group. Affiliate is a role group and landlord is a role group. So under a landlord role there can be hundreds of landlord user registered, or under an agent there can be 100 or thousands agent can be registered. So as you can see the URL called register. Now we will go to our admin section and we will show you how can we play with this role and how can we make some changes on the privilege, access restriction, and how we can control this role using our backend interface. So this is our administration area. I'm going to log in to our admin and I'm going to open our front end area side by side tab so that I can show you. So I open a new tab and I'm clicking on agent registration on the registration form. So on agent registration or a registration form, by default it lists the roles where user wants to register for. So let's choose agent, and when we click go registration you can see a registration form for agent is loaded. So this is a agent registration form loaded for registering an agent. So here is the list of the packages. You can see free package, gold package, silver package, diamond package, and platinum package. So let us select on gold package and fill up this form. It means an agent is going to be registered through this form under your global package. So this is a CAPTCHA, and once you submit the form will be saved to your database and an email to be sent to a user and a copy to an admin. So this is an agent registration form. How do you know agent? Because we select agent before loading this page. So under our administration panel, a user and manage user. So I open in a different tab under user manage users. You can see under our user management section there are the list of the users I can see. So this is the user name, basically is an email address, and this column is a role column. So the dev2 at ikra.com is registered as a agent. So here you can see the column number, and I am going to open under setup a new tab for role management. So I will open all the interface side by side so that I can navigate easily. So you can see on the email and username section is the email and other is role. So this is a role management section. These are the list of groups that we have seen in front end, and some role group we have not seen in front end, like super admin, administrator, sub administrator, manager. So these, and registered user is visible to the public for registration. Agent, tenant, real estate, affiliate, these are available for user to register. But first five role is not available for user to register, because we set up like this way, because we do not want user to be registered for administrator, but we want user to be registered for as a registered member. So, and you can see on this area I select which form is going to be placed when a landlord is going to be registered. So this is the form list of the forms. So we can choose any forms, or for tenants I can choose any form through which I want my tenant to be registered in. So you can see in the affiliate I can choose any form, as you can see in the drop down I can choose any form through this form I want our affiliates to be registered in. Similarly, you can see in the agent, commission agent, the and reseller, the agent, you can see agent, and I can select the list of the form how my agent is to be registered. So here it's partner registration form. By default it's selected as a partner registration form, but you can easily change the form and you can come up with your new custom form and select these forms if you want your agent to be filled up through your customized form. So in our last tutorial we showed how can we create form. Here again under site there is a sub menu called custom form. So I open in a different tab. So under site you can see create a custom form. So this is a custom form you can create. Under site you can see manage custom form. Manage custom form is a form list of the form that you have preloaded. You already have this form. So this is the partner registration form which is by default available to you after installing this software. You can see partner registration form. I can click on edit mode so that I can see what field I have in partner registration form, because by default partner registration form is set up to register agent, landlord, tenants and user. So this is the set login. If you want to user to login before fill up this form, you can set this. Set to database means this all information to be saved in database, and email template is the template that you want to be sent after submitting this form. So this is the email address to generally for admin, which email this form data will be sent to. So, and the maximum file size you can set depending on your host server capacity. And this is the field information. If you want you can type a little bit text here, and this is a CAPTCHA information. As you can see, if you turn on CAPTCHA or off, CAPTCHA will not be shown anymore. And this is the field information, very important. This is the list of the field that you can create here. So my field name is the name that in HTML5 every form element should have a field name. So this is a partner package, and this is what is called membership package field, as it's a drop down field. So but dynamically this package is loaded when you add this field. So the member package is basically a drop down field. So we select a member package. This is a predefined keyword, and when you add a new field with a member underscore package, by default member drop down will be listed, and under this form there are list of these fields that you can see one by one. So this is member profile group, and the form name is partnership package. And under the side you can see create a form and new form, and under user manage custom form. Under the site you can find an option called manage custom form. So manage custom form will loads up the list of the forms that you have available in front of you. So this is all predefined form. So this is the ID number 9 represents membership package. So membership package is this one, this field represent the membership package. So it is responsible for loading the list of the package. So membership package, if we edit this membership package form, you can see these are the membership package. So the same form with different fields and different name with different settings, you can set it on set on database, means all data will be saved to your database and to be sent to your email. This is the email address where the data will be sent to. So this is the list of the email template. In our last tutorial we discussed how can we create new email template. So this is the email template. What means, when the form is submitted, this email template will be parsed dynamically and send mail to user and to you. And this is CAPTCHA information, and you can see you can turn on CAPTCHA or off. And field information, as you know, this is the list of the fields. You can scroll down, you can make some changes if you want. You can delete one field or add new field and customize the form according to your desire. So this is the list of the fields. So make sure that the field name and field ID is remain same and case sensitive with hash underscore or hyphen is allowed. So this is the fields, this is how the form is been created, and these fields create this nice form. So you can customize this form. And when you create a new form or edit an existing form, make sure that you save, and or you can come up with a new custom form. Make sure that you saw our last tutorial how can we create a new custom form. So this is the membership package. Under user, you can see the membership package. So this is the list of the packages that it brings under drop down dynamically. So you can create a new package, and this is the list of available package 1 2 3 4 5. So these 5 package is loaded here, and it load automatically once the field is package field is created. So if you have more packages, it will bring to this drop down area automatically. So you can see that this is our default package. You can change it, you can delete it, you can come up with new form, or you can set your own price. And whatever the package is available, the package information will load up and customer will be invoiced for the price that is listed here. Now go back to our role area. So this is the area that we have the list of the roles I have available. So, and here I can edit any role. For example, if I click on tenant edit, or I can manage this role permission and I can log this. So once I make change everything, so I do not want user to make change. And here is a quick add area. So we can quickly create a new ad, and this is the form. If you want, you can set through which form this role is going to be registered for. So these I can come up with a new role here, and let us show you adding a new role so that you can add your new custom role and you can set up later on. So add new role is a when I click add new role, it brings a new form called role name. So you can type a name called general or student or teacher or whatever. So it means a role for a user group. So thousands of users can be registered under this group, under this role, according to the permission we have set. So this is the setting that it is self-explanatory. So here we are selecting a form. Through this form, partners registration form, I want general user to be registered for. And note, this is page redirection after successful login, which page you want your user to go. And this is allowed, means user can log in once he registered immediately, or you want to impose some censorship. Auto publish article means if user wants to add an article, if you want to see it fast, then you can select allowed or not allowed. So basically this is an allowed and not allowed function. You can see on the left hand side there is a nice article and information is there, so you can decide which one is allowed or which one you do not want to allow. So it is under your fingertips, and something you can allow, something you might not allow. So depending on your choice and depending on your business, you can select allowed or not allowed. So, and for if you are not sure, you can see a left hand side there is a nice narration of what you are doing. it is recommended or not. So before doing allowed and disallowed or not allowed, make sure that you understand correctly, and because there are some security vulnerabilities there, if something is allowed unnoticeably or with any due without any care, it may create a security hole. So this is the access privilege or access restriction that you are currently building for this role. So yes no means do you want to allow user visitor to register for this role? Yes or no? Yes means if it is an administrator, of course we do not want user to register here, but if it is user, then I want user to be registered for this. And this is the role under the security IP restriction, yes or no. And this is pretty much easy. And if you want the ordering system, so basically yes no, allowed not allowed is a very easy task. So based on your requirement and business, you can do that. So now we are going to save this role as a general. For your case it can be teacher, can be student, can be anything you want. So once I have created, I would like my role to be published here it is. So the last one, it creates a role called general. So the general role, the user who wants to register for this role to be registered through partner registration form, you can edit it anytime you want. And in our next tutorial we will discuss how can we change the setting of this role. So I go to edit mode, make changes whatever you think not properly done, or you can review and select the form. This is the list of the forms. Through this form, general role to be registered in. So if the user wants to register for the general, he has to come through this form. So this is an allow disallow option. So this is an administrative option. So it based on your business demand, you can come up and make revision changes whatever you want, and then go back and you can find the list of the roles you have. And if you think that you do not need some role, you can remove these as well. And you can see we have created a new general role, and we want user to be registered for this role. So make sure that I select a user public to register for this role. So let us go to our front end and click on agent registration. I would like to have my new role to be available for the user. You can see this is the general user role that we have just created. And if we select this general, and if you go to registration, this is the form that we have selected, that you general user role to be registered using this form. So remember, we select the form through which form the general role will be selected. So we select partner registration form, and this is the form. So this is our list of packages and the list of the fields that we have selected and we have shown in our in this tutorial in previously. So I hope you understand that how we can set up a form. And so this form is what we have selected for user to be registered in. So one general is selected. So based on the form you attached with this role, this form will be published to the user to register in. So now I go back to my admin control panel, and you can see general user, general role have 0 user registered. So far no user has been registered yet, so it is 0 user. But in previous role there are number of user registered already. But general user, since we have created newly, so no user has been registered for this role. I hope this tutorial helps understanding the role and how we can create and manage roles. And thank you very much for watching this tutorial. I hope it will be helpful for you. If you still have any question, do not hesitate to email us. We are open to answer any of your inquiry. Thank you very much.